Stories by Arun Singh KRANTI. From the book, Stories for the Seekers. Story title, The Mirage. Let's start. The sun's rays inundated the Arabian sand. Ali was still in the midst of his journey, crossing the barrenland to reach his destination. He had gathered a considerable amount of food and water before starting off his journey. To his surprise, they ran out way faster than he expected. His confidence and dedication too seemed to deplete along with his supplies. A couple more agonizing hours passed, and Ali got so thirsty that he did not know if it was a better idea to return or continue this desert voyage. At this point, he had lost all cognizance of how far off it was or how long it would take him or if he was even walking in the right direction. I don't think it's a good idea to go back. I don't see any place to get water, so my only option is to continue. At that moment, his eyes landed on a palm tree soothingly reflecting off its surface in the distance. Oh! Water! Water at last! He screamed with joy as he began to run towards his salvation. Ali sprinted with all his might, not wasting a second to eliminate whatever separated him and the holy pool. Exasperated, he reached close enough only to be filled with disappointment. Nothing. He blurted in utter dismay. There is no water. He realized then that he had actually witnessed nothing but a mirage. I must go on, come what may, he whispered, trying to get a grip of his despair. With that, he continued slogging on in the arid, desolate land. After plodding some more, he turned back to see how far he had come from that palm tree. The tree still seemed to reflect off its surface, trying to fool him again. He glanced at the semblance of water. Except this time, he knew better. There was no water there, and it was just a false projection. A deceptive apparition. He continued. The man had lost track of the relative time. He trod on with short yet heavy steps that dug into the sandy expanse as he tried to conserve his physical strength to take the next. On the horizon, he saw another reflection. The same idea of the possibility of water invaded his mind yet again. But this time he did not run. He kept his composure, knowing that if he ran into another mirage, it could be his end. After a few intense minutes of walking without taking his eyes off the image in front of him, Ali reached what he expected to be another mirage. Upon arrival, he was overcome with a sense of pure exuberance. He rejoiced at the very sight of real water in a small oasis. Ali knelt down immediately and managed to quench his thirst with tranquility and patience that he had never experienced.